Sup YouTube, this is Game on Cloud9 with a Bleach manga 467 prediction rant. Now I have to say this chapter was okay. It was so-so. I'm like, I was looking for a little bit more spice in the chapter for it to, maybe spice up a little bit more, but it was okay. Start off with Renji and the Dirty Boots girl, and we saw how the Dirty Boots girl, they had finished up their fight or whatnot, and Renji and the Dirty Boots girl wanted to get out of there. Well, Dirty Boots girl said the only way they could get out of there actually was if one of them were to die. But at that point, Renji had already won, and Renji said he wasn't going to leave her behind. He wasn't going to leave anybody behind, and you can. The Dirty Boots girl said that if one of them doesn't die, then Yukio will kill them in that dimension, I guess, that Yukio set up with his video game powers or whatnot. So anyway, I guess she must have killed herself because it went over to Yukio, and Yukio said that she died. So I'm like, I don't know what happened right there, unless Renji just happened to make it out of there alive. So he had found a way to get out, but who knows. But anyway, I'm like, after we saw the whole scene with Renji and the Dirty Boots girl went over to Yukio, we saw a little action with Yukio and Hitsugaya. We found out that Yukio is a lot like Game Master, which, I found, a little surprising. But, this does have a little bit of the, I would say, Yu Yu Hakusho feel, this whole arc or whatnot with Sensui. I'm like, I've even seen some other people talk about this, other people who've been reviewing the chapters and whatnot, and people talking about this on forum sites, and I've kind of had this feeling since the arc kind of started. But yeah, we saw that I guess he had similar past as Game Master. He played games. Parents didn't want to be bothered. Except Yukio, he managed to take all the money from his father or whatnot, and I guess that's how he has all that money. He's able to afford those places we saw at the beginning of the Fullbring arc and whatnot. So that was a little interesting thing about him. And Yukio, I guess, feels like he's a god since he can control that whole world or whatnot, which I think is perfect because we all know Hitsugaya had a little like grudge with Aizen, and Aizen felt like he was like a god after he got the Hogaku, and we get to see what Hitsugaya has learned after all this time. Since we saw before the time skip, he was in the cave and training, and he just wanted to get stronger so he could protect Momo. So that was pretty cool to see. But the chapter ended with us seeing what's his name, Yukio, getting kind of freaked out by Hitsugaya, which I thought was kind of surprising. But I mean, of course, he is a captain. I mean, Hitsugaya is like one of my favorite characters. But as what I think is gonna happen for the next chapter. Oh, this one's kind of hard to predict a little bit because I mean, not really all that much happened. I mean, I assume Yukio's probably just gonna get beat down, and maybe all the I might. But then again, I'm like, I don't know about that. They may have a longer fight than that because we all know that Ichigo and Genjo are going to fight, and obviously they're going to fight in the place that they're at, which will be interesting to see because I'm pretty sure we're going to get a lot of backstory. We're probably going to find out some things about the Soul Society that we didn't know, and I'm pretty sure all you guys knew that, which I'm really looking forward to see, and I'm kind of wondering, is it going to be kind of like a Sensui deal where is it gonna be like the Soul Reapers were doing bad things, or he feels for the Hollows just like how Sensui felt for the demons, and he didn't like the killings of the demons and whatnot. So I'm kind of wondering if that is gonna be the case with his little backstory. But I'm kind of looking forward to the arc after this. I'm wondering what's gonna go down. Is it gonna just be the Spirit King, or the other we're gonna have something deal with Ishin. I would really like to see something like that come out of Kubo finally, but it'll come, I guess, when the time comes. I'm not trying to rush it, just enjoying the show, watching the fights. Yeah, but that's all my thoughts based on this chapter, guys. I didn't really have too many. I guess it's kind of what took me a while to come out with this because I was really thinking about what could happen next chapter, but I think it's gonna just kind of carry over from Yukio's fight. I don't really think it's gonna end right there. I think it may flash over to Rukia next. Obviously, Uryu, Genjo, and Ichigo are all gonna go at it last because that's usually how things go down. And then probably towards the end of their fight, then we'll probably see a scene with Yukio, or who knows, maybe they won't get out of, like, even if Yukio is defeated, maybe his power won't end because I'm like, obviously they're gonna fight in Karakura Town because that's how it was all set up. I doubt Kubo would set them up in Karakura Town and then we don't see them fight in Karakura Town. But that's just what I think. But anyway, see you guys later. I'm about to come out with another video in a few minutes, so be ready for that. So I guess goodbye, guys.